Welcome back, Grade 2. This is now our Bible lesson for today. And let's go back at what we have done so far for this specific lesson. We're busy with Ruth and Naomi. And remember, they both moved from Moab to Bethlehem after their husbands passed away. And they had to make a new living in Bethlehem. So Ruth went to the grain fields to pick up grain for them to have food to eat. And Naomi said to her, while Boaz is a relative, she should meet him and he will definitely help them. And then Boaz said to her that he has a relative that he would like to introduce her to, so hopefully they could marry. So that's where we are today. So today I will read from Ruth 4 verse 1 to 17. Ruth 4. Boaz went to the city gate. He sat there until the close relative he had mentioned passed by. Boaz called to him, "Come here, friend. Sit down here." So the man came over and sat down. Boaz gathered 10 of the old men who were leaders of the city. He told them, "Sit down here." So they sat down. Then Boaz spoke to the close relative. He said, "Naomi has come back from the country of Moab. She wants to sell the piece of land that belonged to our relative Elimelech." Then Boaz said, "When you buy the land from Naomi, you must marry Ruth, the dead man's wife. She is the woman from Moab. That way the land will stay in her dead husband's family." The close relative answered, "I can't buy back the land. If I did, I might lose what I can pass on to my own sons. I cannot buy the land back, so you buy it yourself." Then Boaz spoke to the older leaders and to all the people. He said, "You are witnesses today of what I'm buying from Naomi. I'm buying everything that belonged to Elimelech, Kilian, and Mahlon. I'm also taking Ruth as my wife. I'm doing this so her dead husband's property will stay with his family. This way, his name will not be separated from his family and his land. You are witnesses this day." So all the people and older leaders who were at the city gate said, "We are witnesses. May the Lord give you many children through Ruth." So Boaz took Ruth and married her. The Lord let her become pregnant, and she gave birth to a son. The women told Naomi, "Praise the Lord who gave you this grandson, and may he become famous in Israel. He will give you new life, and he will take care of you in your old age. This happened because of your daughter-in-law. She loves you, and she is better for you than 7 sons. She has given birth to your grandson." Naomi took the boy, held him in her arms, and cared for him. The neighbors gave the boy his name. The neighbors named him Obed. So the last 2 worksheets for this lesson is page 147 and 148. 147 you have to read through the paragraph and just fill in the words that will fit in there. And then page 148, it's just a coloring sheet of Boaz, Ruth, and their son Obed. There you go, grade 2. So that's the end of Ruth and Naomi. We are done with lesson 14. And I just want to say that I'm sure that when Ruth and Naomi moved to Bethlehem, they were scared of the future, the uncertainty of what will happen in Bethlehem. Will they be able to make a new living there? And as we saw in the story, God had a plan for them, and he always make a way for them and for us as well. The only thing that we have to do is to keep on praying and believing in God that he will definitely make a way for us, even in this uncertain time as well. We just have to pray and he will provide. So have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow for our Zoom call. Bye-bye.